Today I just want to talk about the ways for me to practice read aloud. As we all know, the read aloud part can help you improve your reading part significantly. So today I'm going to talk about my problems of read aloud and my ways to practice to help me get the ideal score in 8 in PT reading. First, the big problem for me and for most candidates are the anxiousness, nervousness, and panic. And I will give you an example of mine. Because at the first 3-4 times I do the test for read aloud, because the part called read aloud, so I read very loud in the test room. So the examiner always come to my side next to me and tap my shoulder to just do like this, just remind me to decrease my voice, to speak gentle and quiet. And suddenly I just feel annoyed and I feel a little bit nervous because she or he just stopped me, and I can't concentrate on the article, and I will just do this again. I mean, my resume has been interrupted. Even I really enjoy my test. So first, you don't need to speak very loud. If you are a girl, if you are female, your voice is quite low, so you can practice improve your sound. But for male, you already have natural voice. Your voice is louder than girls, so you don't need to just practice to read very loud. You will focus on your problems of read aloud, like fluency and pronunciation, not the sound, because this is the very sensitive sensor of the microphone, and it can record your voice in this area, and this is just very precise, so you don't need to speak very loud. Even the title of the part called read aloud, but you don't need to do that. So when you feel nervous and anxious, panic, another reason is because you don't have practice, zero practice, less practice in read aloud. Because why? Because you think you are good at speaking English. You think you have the confidence to do that. Actually, it's wrong. This is just a test. If you don't practice, you will fail in the exam, even you are good at speaking. So what I want to say is, this is the specific test, the specific part, different words, different way to test. So you have to practice read aloud every day, at least 30 minutes to 1 hour per day. Otherwise, your speaking will just your speaking mark will go back. And also, because the read aloud can help you improve reading. That's the reason you have to practice if you are poor in reading. And another problem is my mouse muscle, like the muscle of the mouse, are not able to catch the words what I see from the screen. This is like do exercise, do the gym. If you don't practice, your muscle will just become slower and weak if you don't practice. So how can I practice? At the beginning, I use the recording. I use the tool like this voice memo. I will record my sound, and then I will compare the sound I record. Like I compare with the VOA or BBC. I do the shadowing. Shadowing means they speak, I follow them what they say. Any words, if I don't understand the meaning, background, I don't care. I just keep reading and keep copying. This is just help me to just learn the way local people talk, how they talk. This will help you improve your score in read aloud. And also I will give you a way to tackle the problem, because the problem is because the mouse, you can't catch what you see. So especially you are poor in reading, so you can see a lot of words. You can definitely, your eyes can see a lot of words, but your mouth cannot cannot see these words, because your eyes looks very far quicker than your mouth. If your mouth don't practice a lot, you will just imbalance between the I see and the way you talk. So I will give you a way. See 3 to 4 words in a group. See 2 to 3 to several words, put them together in a group, like a group, not just separate. Sentence A, B, C, D, F, G combined together. You should put them A, B, C together, C, D, F together, group, collect together, and then your fluency and the pronunciation will better. Try your best to read them in a quick, precise, and clear way. I will give you an example. I posted this, a sample hazard assessment. I put 3 words, for example, first sentence, a hazard assessment, not like this, a hazard assessment. It should sound like a hazard assessment. Even you don't understand what the hazard means, you don't need to care. Just read it, practice. A hazard assessment in group, stop, and then should be performed in group. Should be performed. I don't care what it is performed means. Just put them together. For work involving, not like this, for work involving. Just do quick. For work involving. But this that means you have to just add or delete words. You have to read accurate, not like for workers. This is just work. You can't say workers. So you have to speak and see and talk and say, speak out in a clear way. And distillations of organic, put them together. Liquids and should. So sometimes you might think, oh, this is wrong because you don't follow the structure of the article. But from this video, I just want to talk about you try your best to catch the words, put them together to improve your fluency. Because I will talk my problem, because fluency is always my big problem. So this is the way to help me to improve. And also, next week, I will share my ways to tackle the fluency, because this is a lot of techniques and skills for me to share with you, especially you are poor in reading and you are struggling in read aloud part. So 24th of August, I will post another video to help you improve your fluency and read aloud. And I'm looking forward to receive your feedback and comment. Looking forward to see you next week.